Hey kids, are you ready for another story by Appu Series? This one's brought to you especially from across the seas. This story is called The Monkey King. Are you ready? Let's go! Once upon a time, in a mango grove by the bank of a large river, there lived a troop of monkeys. Do you see those monkeys fooling around there? One's jumping up and down, the other one's got the other one in its tail. This one's got a mango in its hand. What are these guys up to? One day, the chief of the monkeys called for a meeting. He said, "My dear monkeys, not far from here is a human colony that has just come up, and they have never, ever tasted mangoes. And if they do, we will be in danger." So the monkeys decided to pluck down all the fruits that were on the branches above the river, so that none of the mangoes would float down into the river and float into the human town. A pretty smart idea, but will it work? Let's find out. But it looks like this plan didn't work. One of the mangoes did fall. It floated down the river and ended up in a fisherman's net. This fisherman picked it up and looked at this strange fruit, and he wondered what to do with it. What's your face of wonderment? Is it this? Or is it like this? Or maybe you look at it and go like, all of them are looks of wonderment. What's yours? Try it. So what does this man do with this fruit? He immediately takes it to his king. So this strange fruit ended up in the hands of the king. The king looked at it and called all his forest officers and asked them, "What is this fruit? Is it good to eat?" he asked them. The forest officers quickly replied and said, "Oh, yes, Majesty, it is good to eat. That is a mango, and it grows not far from here in a forest." The king listened to this and decided to eat it. He cut it up and right into his mouth it went. That mango was so juicy, and the king loved it so much that he decided to set out to find this grove. So they all went into their boats and quickly went up the river. On reaching the grove, the king ordered all his subjects to gather all the fruits that they could. The monkey chief and his troop made such a big noise that the king ordered his archers to shoot down all the monkeys. The monkey chief saw the archers and called out to his troops. He said, "Hurry, everybody hide, we're in danger. Come only when I call you." The monkey chief went to the branch that stretched across the river and then grabbed onto a tree that had a branch from the other side of the river. He then called out to his monkeys and said, "Come here, monkeys, climb on my back and cross to the other side of the river." The monkeys did as they were told, and they were all safe. The king saw this and said, "That monkey saved his entire troop. We can all learn about courage from him." The king was so pleased with the monkey chief's bravery that he decided that no one from the kingdom would ever bother those monkeys ever again. And that is the end of this story. Did you like it? What did we learn from this lesson? That someone as small as a monkey can teach someone as great as a king lessons about courage and benevolence and anything else that you can learn if you have the humility to learn from something else. Now, if you like other stories and if you want to listen to more stories, click the subscribe button and the like button, and we'll get back to you with more stories. Until then, bye-bye. Take care, kids.